Have you ever wondered what could happen in just 10 minutes? It sounds like such a short span of time, doesn't it? 10 minutes can feel like nothing when you're scrolling through social media, or it can drag endlessly if you're waiting for something exciting to happen. But what if those 10 minutes could change your life forever? What if you could walk away from them with a completely new perspective? That's exactly what we're about to explore. Stick with me here, because these might be the most eye-opening 10 minutes you've ever experienced. Let's start by imagining this. You're sitting quietly, no distractions around you. In this moment, you're about to learn something about yourself that you've overlooked for years. Have you ever asked yourself, what am I doing with my life? Or am I living the way I truly want to? It's okay if you haven't. Most people don't. Life gets busy. Responsibilities pile up. But this moment, right now, is your chance to pause and reflect. Take a deep breath. Think about how you spent your day today. Did you do something that made you smile? Did you work on something that made you feel proud? Or did the hours blur together, leaving you feeling tired and maybe a little empty? Be honest with yourself. No one else is listening, and this is just for you. Why do these questions matter? Because life is made up of these small moments. And when you start paying attention to them, you begin to see what truly matters to you. Now, let me ask you something else. When was the last time you did something for the first time? It's easy to fall into routines, doing the same things day in and day out. But stepping outside of your comfort zone, even just a little, can open up doors you didn't even know existed. Think about a time when you tried something new. How did it feel? Were you nervous, excited, maybe even a little scared? That's okay. Growth often comes from those moments of discomfort. And the reward? It's almost always worth it. Think about this. If someone told you that you only had 1 year left to live, how would you spend it? Would you keep doing the same things you're doing now? Or would you finally chase those dreams you've been putting off? Maybe it's starting that business you've always dreamed of. Maybe it's traveling to a place you've always wanted to see. Maybe it's just spending more time with the people who matter most to you. Whatever it is, why not start today? Why not start now? You don't need anyone's permission to live your best life. You only need to take that first step. It's easy to get caught up in comparing yourself to others. Social media makes it even harder, doesn't it? You see other people's highlights and start to wonder why your life doesn't look like that. But here's the truth. You're only seeing a tiny slice of their lives, the parts they want you to see. You don't see the struggles, the failures, the hard days. And guess what? You're not alone in feeling like you're falling behind. Everyone feels that way at some point. What matters is how you respond to it. Will you let it hold you back? Or will you use it as motivation to create your own version of success? Now, take another deep breath. Imagine your life 5 years from now. What do you see? Where are you? Who are you with? What are you doing? And most importantly, are you happy? If the answer is yes, then you're on the right track. But if it's no, then maybe it's time to make some changes. And that's okay. Change can be scary, but it can also be incredibly freeing. Remember, you have the power to shape your future. It all starts with the decisions you make today. Let me tell you something you might not have thought about before. The people you surround yourself with have a huge impact on your life. Are your friends and family supportive of your goals? Do they encourage you to be the best version of yourself? Or do they bring you down, whether intentionally or not? It's not always easy to recognize when someone isn't good for you, but it's so important. Surrounding yourself with positive, like-minded people can make all the difference. Think about your circle right now. Are they helping you grow, or are they holding you back? Here's another question for you. When was the last time you truly listened to someone? I don't mean nodding your head while they talk. I mean really listening without thinking about what you're going to say next. When you give someone your full attention, you're not just hearing their words. You're understanding their feelings, their thoughts, their perspective. And in return, they feel valued and appreciated. Imagine how much stronger your relationships could be if you practiced this every day. You might be wondering, why does any of this matter? Why spend these 10 minutes reflecting on things like happiness, growth, and relationships? The answer is simple. Because your life is worth it. You are worth it. Taking the time to think about these things can help you live with more intention, more purpose. It can help you make the most of the time you have instead of just letting it slip away. So, here's what I want you to do. Take the next 10 minutes after reading this to think about one thing you want to change or improve in your life. It doesn't have to be something big. It could be as simple as drinking more water, calling a friend you haven't talked to in a while, or spending 5 minutes meditating. Whatever it is, commit to doing it. Write it down if you need to, and then do it. Because the truth is, you have the power to create the life you want. You just have to take that first step. If this resonated with you, if it made you think, if it inspired you even a little, then I invite you to join me on this journey. Hit that subscribe button, because we're just getting started. There's so much more to explore, so much more to learn. Together, we can make every 10 minutes of your life count. So, what do you say? Are you ready to